Namaste Krishna Rao garu. Welcome to IYRTalks English edition. Today I just want to take your reflections on the statement made by the L&T Chairman Mr. Subrahmanyan relating to working hours of executives, that they should work for a minimum period of 90 hours in a week and all that. And somebody sarcastically commented that don't look at the face of your wife at the weekends. So, if this is so, the work culture is working hours important, or the turnout important, or presence of employees for that particular time in the premises is important. These are all certain questions because post COVID period, most of the people tend to work from home, but in industry like L&T and all that, whether it's feasible or not, whether he made that comment only to improve the efficiency, overall efficiency of the individuals, or to improve the bottom line of the organization L&T, which is very big company, multi-pronged. So these are certain things. Because earlier to this, the Infosys chairman also has emphasized the need for the employees to work for longer hours. So, but this has become more viral, and discussions have taken place, and some people supported it, some people negated it, and all that. So, what do you think the impact of the statement on the corporate world working?
I think it has been taken out of context and has been misinterpreted, commented upon, made fun of. The context looks to be he was speaking to his own employees. And while you speak to your employees, you can be sometimes chat in a very informal manner and cut a joke or a two. It is in that context he told 90 hours you will have to work, how long you will stay at your wife. I mean, it was in that context of, but the way it has been taken out of context and projected, I think it was totally unfair to the person. That's one most important point. Second, in a country like India, where work culture is very bad, let's accept that. I mean, 90 hours, 100 hours, leave it. You see day in and day out, that commitment to work, even that 6 hours that you work or 8 hours that you work, that's lacking. That's lacking as mostly, I mean, you see in the forms or anywhere. And then this bad work culture was made worse in the public sector. I mean, public sector, which had an important role in India from 1947 after our independence till liberalization was started by P.V. Narasimha Rao. What was the type of a work culture? The work culture was very, very bad. I mean, chaps in public sector, banks used to just keep the radio on and keep listening to cricket commentaries and not serve the public. And public really suffered at the hand of most of these service utilities under the public sector undertaking. That's a type of a bad work culture that we have a legacy of. So, taken in that context, the statement of the L&T chairman as well as Infosys chairman or Infosys Narayana Murthy is quite significant, that you need a strong work culture to excel.
Increase the productivity.
Increase the productivity. I mean, China is today a major nation because the work culture is better there. Whichever is the country where the work culture is good is bound to succeed whether you have the resources or not. And the stellar example for that is Japan. Japan, even without resources, it's one of the, because of the work culture. So it is that what they were hinting at. It's not that you work for 90 hours literally the way they are saying. Definitely it will have a negative impact on the productivity. Put in more hours as per your ability, productively. That's the message that they have sent. Here in this context, let's look at it from 3 points of view. One, there are some who are workaholics. I mean, for them work is pleasure. For them 90 hours is maybe less, they may work even more also. So that type of a people, they are a minority, but that's one where a lot of things happen, lot of productivity also happens. Then the other is those who work for longer hours because of necessity. Let's take most of the middle class families where you have to support a number of people and the responsibility on you, and you keep working. You have no choice. So that type of a working culture is there among not only Indians, across the world. Then of course those who balance life and work. That's what most of us are. So this is the way you have to analyze it, instead of nitpicking his statement and making fun of it and then trying to say that what he did is not wrong given the type of a work culture that is prevailing in the country. It's more to emphasize on the need to work more, yes, definitely productively, not necessarily 90 hours, but much more than what we are definitely now doing, and compete. Otherwise, as a nation, we don't stand any chance in the world. That's the message that both of them were sending. That's what I feel about it.
So to be competitive among peers and also between nations,
Absolutely.
I think
You have to be,
work culture.
and that's what our great sayings say, Krushito nasti durbitsham. I mean, if you want to drive away drought, you have to work. So there's no other go. That's the most important.
Okay, thanks a lot, Krishna Rao garu, for giving your opinion. Thank you.